So amazing you do videos for progress. Yeah, well, I mean, it's definitely... I've done a couple of videos so far, just some random little ones, and they've done really well. Because I figure, you know, some people don't want to sit around and watch massive long-form content. I completely understand, you know? And I kind of wish I had the time to, like, maybe cut up some of those streams into a lot shorter videos. But also, it's nice to just have the full videos there and then, yeah, go back and do some long-form stuff. And sometimes we'll chat about something in detail and I kind of stop and talk about it on purpose because I might cut that into a video for the YouTube. That sort of thing. I very much like sort of just talking my head off and talking all your heads off on stream and then turning it into a video rather than sitting in front of a camera and recording. I can't do that. I just... Sitting in front of a camera not live and trying to make a video, I struggle so hard. I just feel so like self-confident, self-conscious, and I'm constantly doing different takes, and it's just like, nah. So yeah, this is my... it works out just kind of streaming it and then uploading the rawness of it, and you guys just get, you know, you get the rawness. Yeah. Oh yeah, it must be a weird feeling. Because I did try... I had an idea to do like a new player sort of guide that was about just a couple of things I didn't really see talked about in some videos. Like, because there's a lot of new player LOTRO, new class guide videos out there on YouTube, but I kind of wanted to do like a little video that was talking about like what server to pick and the flavor of every class, not like what class is good at what, but just kind of like what you're doing as every class, you know, sort of, which a lot of people look for as a brand new player. They just want to know what they're going to be doing, you know, the play style. But I also decided like there's too many videos out there like that, and it's not really my sort of content. I don't know enough about every class in the game really anyway. And I tried filming a little bit of things and it just was felt so uncomfortable. I was like, this is going to take me forever to edit as well. I was like, nah. Maybe if I rant about it on stream long enough, then I'll just turn it into a video in time. For now, yeah. Yeah, Gundabad. That's nice. What level's Gundabad? Is that the expansion before... It's the expansion before, Corsairs, right? So yeah, it'd be like 130, yeah, 130 plus. So it's like 130 to 140, right? Or is there some other things in there as well? Oh yeah, because Ganto was doing Gundabad the other day as well, and then he went up to Angmar Reborn after doing that, which is like the in-between one between Corsairs. 130 to 140, yeah. And like the earlier levels of Gundabad, you kind of do some interesting areas, don't you? What is it? LOTRO... Zone spot level. Oh my god. Blinded. Deep Scave, the Pit, Gloomsang. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, but then level 130... There's a heap of those areas, like the Wells of Langford and all those sort of areas up here, right? All these sort of things. Which were a lot of fun. I really enjoyed them. Bimbler! Hello, welcome into the chat. How are you doing? Oh. Pretty good. That's good to hear. Very good to hear. Use the horn to summon and defeat Tudor. Where is he? Okay, he's a signature. Alright, let's go! Smack, 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 smack. Oh. Cheeky. Ooh. Nice. Got him. I thought I would watch a good LOTRO stream instead of Addy. Aw, bro! Why hurt my feelings while eating, man? Let the man eat in peace. It's good. Just a little bit of banter, you know. Gotta love a little bit of banter. We're all about that. How long have you been streaming, Addy? Am I saying that right as well? Addy or Addy? Or Atta? But yeah, like how long have you been streaming and doing all of that? Atta, yeah? Am I saying that right? Atta, yeah. Say Valheim. Valheim? Yeah, Valheim. Excellent. He says it wrong too. I mean, my Australian accent might kind of override some of the way I say things as well, so... Is it Valheim? Is that how some people say it? Because I feel like the original, like... That's probably the right way to say it, or something around along those lines. Like most of those sort of words are like that. Or I just say it like Valheim. Bloody head on down to Valheim, get yourself in some battles and stuff, you know. Bloody hell. Bloody wanna die in battle and get to Valheim. We couldn't even agree how to say it if we shortened it to Val. Really? Val. So I would say Val. Ah. God, what's the other way of saying it? Vel? Velheim? Is it like with an E more? Like Velheim? I feel like I have to do somewhat of an accent to be able to say it. God, now I don't even know how I say it. Valheim. Valheim's how I, yeah. Valheim. Bloody Valheim. bloody got stabbed by a sword the other day in battle and didn't even get sent to Valheim. It's bullshit. You broke him, yeah. It's that night of the time, or that time of the night, as I like to say. It's getting late here, so you guys, you jumped in perfectly on my sort of delusional hours anyway. Bimbler, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. We are getting close. Close to 50, which is crazy. It's wild, actually. Where are you guys from? Adiye and Bimbler. From where'st in the world? Hold ye. One more axe. Hope get to 50 quick. Got this, yeah. Hell yeah. Exciting milestones. We're nearly at like 100 subs on the YouTube as well. It's great. So much awesome support, guys. I really appreciate it. The sunny land of England. Ah. Lovely. And Greece. Cool, man. Oh man, we got people from all over. I love it. People from Poland, from Norway, from New Zealand, from Australia, from Spain, from... I feel like there might have been... There's definitely been more others as well from many other places, but yeah. Now we're adding more to the list. Our super multicultural stream, I love it. Last time England was sunny was probably in the 1700s. I've only experienced the lovely grey and cloudy weather there. Yeah. That is sunny. That's sun though, right? That's if you can see the light through the clouds, it's sunny, right? Don't we all love rain? Rain though, yeah. I love it. I love the rain. Talith as well. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hell yeah. Is that updating? It is. Okay, yeah. I love the rain. I'm a big fan of the rain, to be honest. I live in Victoria, Australia, which is known for its 4 seasons in one day kind of meme where we get all 4 seasons in one day. So I've well experienced that as well, of the sunny days and then suddenly torrential storms and, like, you know, the wild weather we get. So we're over here now. Yeah, okay, we've got 2 quests to do here. Just got back from Ireland. I don't know why an accent came out when I tried to say that. Ireland. That's that, and now that real rain. I was saying before earlier because player asked if there was one place in the world I could travel to, but I couldn't go to anywhere else. Where would I go? Because I've never traveled overseas before. I've barely left Victoria, but I do love a lot of different things from all over the world. But we we're kind of talking about that, like where in the world, if you could only travel to one place, like as a sort of a holiday, and that was, you know, the one place you got to go to. But yeah, I was saying that I do want to, I would probably pick somewhere like Northern Europe, sort of like Norway, Sweden, but on the list very high is Scotland, because I have sort of family ancestry from Scotland. I've always wanted to go back and reconnect with that part of my heritage, you know? Rain is always so nice, especially chilling at home and hear it outside. Oh yeah, like rain on a tin roof. Nothing beats that. What's the Oh, hot damn, the line of Beyond. Thank you so much for the follow. We just hit 50 followers. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. That is awesome. What an achievement. I should go over to the Twitch and actually update. Let's see. I should update that. But thank you so much. Hype, 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 hype. Yes. Can't wait to see you in a kilt. Yeah, dude, I've always wanted to buy a great kilt or a plaid. Like, so bad. Yeah, I really want to buy me great. I know I've looked into it so long. I even looked into potentially just buying the materials and making my own. But, yeah. It gets hot here in summer and it sucks. I would rather live somewhere where it rains all the time. Sub kilt, yeah. Goal, not kilt. Yeah, a sub goal. Sub. Yeah. We can make a sub goal to get a kilt. Let's manage goals. Let's see. Has it just done it automatically? I guess I can just change that at the end of stream. Yeah, no, yeah, we'll do that after stream. We've got to sit on our sub goal for a bit, right? Sit on that 50 out of 50. Whoop, whoop. The closest thing I've got to a kilt, which actually, it's not really close to a kilt at all, but it's actually getting a bit cold, so I'm just going to chuck on something a bit warmer. Is my poncho. It's definitely not a great kilt, but lovely, nice and cozy. It's a really thick, nice big poncho. It's actually perfect for staying warm while sitting down, like streaming, having a poncho like this, because it's quite thick. Keeps, you know, your torso really warm and your neck and that sort of thing. But it's also very open, so it doesn't... I don't get sweaty in it or anything, you know? It's perfect sitting down. It's a bit better. My screen's a bit... Oh, there you go. Quick clothing change. I need one. Yeah, they're good. And this one's quite thick material one as well. Oh my god. I'm just running from that. That's like the boss guy. I don't want to fight him. Well, I will soon. Winter is coming. Well, the wild wolf dies. The lone wolf dies, but the pack survives. Or whatever Sean Bean says. This one's good. It's like, because you can get quite sort of light ponchos as well. It's quite a common thing here in Australia to be able to buy ponchos that are from like Nepal and that sort of thing, I imagine. Like, I think this one in particular might be. Where's my... Oh, there it is. But you can get lighter ones that are a lot lighter material, but this one's one of those, it's real thick. It kind of feels like wearing a rug. It's a bit heavy, which is kind of nice. I like that heavy. We've actually got to get inside and start searching for this rubble, because we're just sitting around the outside of here. Doing not much. Ooh. Searching through the rubble. Oh, it's getting close to the end of stream time, actually. I didn't even realize. Man, this stream has gone quick. Yeah, anyone that's new to the stream or anything like that, I stream a couple of nights a week at 7 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time or 9 AM UTC time. We've been streaming a bit of Lord of the Rings Online. We've also been doing a bit of variety. We're currently playing Subnautica, which we'll be playing over the weekend. And we've played a bit of Examiner as well, which we're going to play a bit more of soon. So yeah, if you're interested in catching like another stream in the future, I don't have like a perfect schedule or anything like that, but I do try to update on the Twitch and on YouTube with a schedule the day that I'm streaming. We do also have a Discord channel, just a small Discord channel for like sharing bits and bobs if you want to share anything, you know, LOTRO related or game related, or you want to, yeah, check in when I might be streaming on, or what my plans are, that sort of thing. I do some updates there as well. which you can type !Discord in the Twitch chat for that. It's also in the About section of Twitch as well. I'll just check as well, because might have some. Oh yeah, Harold, looks like I saw you just jump in as well. And so have a read, anyone jumping in the Discord as well, have a read just in the welcome info. We'll just get you to chuck your name into the server access channel so we know like who you are, that sort of thing. Eventually, we'll be turning the channel into a community Discord that anyone can just join, and it's all automated. But for now, we've just kind of set it up a bit manually. That sort of thing is just easier to manage. Yeah, chuck your name in there, and then we'll know it's you, and then you'll gain access to the rest of the channel. But, yeah. Yeah, I will actually, let's see. Oh, as well. I think I missed as well, Darius. Thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I really appreciate that. Sorry I missed that before. I just realized. But thank you so much. 51, we're going over. There you go, Harold. Lovely. And I could have just added you as well. I just thought I'd get that so people know who's who and stuff. There you go. Alright. If you want to get like YouTube notifications as well when a new YouTube video comes out, I also have set up there like an automated thing, so whenever a new video goes out, it posts on the Discord. And it doesn't tag everyone because I don't want to annoy people. I do that when I stream, so I add everyone for the stream, but that's it because I don't want to be annoying in that way. But I am going to set up like a tag thing soon, so you should be able to like react and give yourself the tag like YouTube videos, which will mean that whenever a YouTube video comes out, you'll specifically get tagged, like you'll get notified. So if you do want to get notified and pinged every time a video comes out, there's a way there to kind of do that yourself, but it's completely optional. And I'll be setting up some more things like that to make it a bit easier, you know, less intrusive or anything like that. Yeah, just a small thing at the moment. It started because, you know, a couple of people in chat wanted places to share things while on stream. One more rubble. Where is it? So this is a cool actual little ruin as an example. Like, this is an old elf ruin. Completely like destroyed. This is from, yeah, I guess it was like the Second Age, right? By the sounds of when we were reading the lore bits there. Yeah, one thing we're currently doing that's sort of on the Discord as well for anyone that has sort of joined, and no pressure at all for anyone else as well, obviously. It's really just, you know, like I was saying, sharing some things around and knowing what's going on with the stream and videos and stuff. But Poisonberry, our sort of moderator, is going to be working on some emotes. Some more emotes. We currently have like a couple emotes, just some simple things, but we've got a lot more work to do making a heap of interesting ones. And she's working on some and has posted in the Discord asking for any like suggestions. So if anyone has any like ideas of an emote they might like a theme of an emote, you know, for example, I thought like I want a love heart emote. I want some Beveridge themed love heart emote for the stream and for Discord as well. But yeah, anyone that might have some interesting idea or anything like that, you know, chuck it in there. Definitely appreciate it. Or even, I think she even said, like, even just reacting with an emote that might be cool to do a version of is a good idea. So that was kind of a smart way of doing it, you know. We're gonna do links pelts. Search campsite for signs of the company's passing. Oh yeah, let's go do this. Maybe this is the camp. This could be the one, actually. This could be the one. The one and only. Oh my god, my inventory is so full. Unlock some of those. Some doors slamming. It's alright, just listening. Broken wooden club. So I'm going to lock a couple of these for tasks. Lovely. That's some room right there. It's an easy way of doing it. Locking the ones you want to keep and then just selling all on common and below. I love doing that. Little badger. Some really nice area here. I'll have to get some clips for the YouTube intro around here. Need some Eregion clips. Goat. Ooh. Little hint at what we could be using soon as a mount. Burned out campfire.
found the Caradris. Oh, this is like them before they went up to the Redhorn Pass, right? I did not notice that up on that hill there. Where is that? It's randomly up on that hill. This campsite has been disturbed, and it appears something was taken. From the signs you found, it would appear the ransackers were either orcs or half-orcs. Tracks lead away to the south. It appears that there was at least 2 half-orcs and 1 horse. Galgalon will want you to know more about this. Campsite has been ransacked. We'll hide that quest because we'll head over here. Ooh. Level 51. Damn. I want to mine that. Yeah. Got my green dragon mug. The line of Bjorn. Have you played other jobs? Is this Bjorn your main? I also enjoy Minstrel. Well, this character's in particular a hardcore character with 1 life. Like, it's less of a main and more of a side character that's become my main in a way. I have never really played Bjorning though before this, so it's like my first time playing Bjorning. I'm really enjoying it, but I wouldn't normally play Bjorning. In the past, I have enjoyed playing a Lawmaster in LOTRO a lot. Are you saying you enjoy Minstrel, which is cool? I've always been a fan of Minstrel as well. I do want to start a new character, a Captain, because honestly, Captain fits my sort of style for as a main, I feel like, but I've never really leveled one properly all the way before. But my current main is a Lawmaster that it's only my main because I collect all those things on that character. Like I collect like mounts on that character and pets and all that sort of thing. But yeah. Definitely enjoying Bjorning playing hardcore though. It feels right having a class they wouldn't normally play for hardcore, but is very sort of I'm a bear. It's like the perfect hardcore class, right? Surviving as a bear. It feels very faithful and lore sort of right that we're Bjorning, you know, the last of our kind, and if we die, it's all over, you know? Feels very lore accurate in a way. They are really good all round. Yeah, exactly. Like, we would not be doing as good as we are doing at all if we were playing any other class. I hadn't played Bjorning before. Bjorning is Alet's main class, and Alet suggested I play Bjorning. Try it out, but we used to kind of play with our, like, my Lawmaster and her Bjorning a bit and do some content together and this and that. But yeah, she suggested I play Bjorning. I was like, all right, sounds good. I haven't really done it before. Seems like it would probably be good for hardcore. You know, we've got some heals, bit of tankiness, that sort of thing. What I did not know, it was going to be the best class probably to play. But I have thought that Minstrel could be a really good contender though, because what I've found with hardcore, and not just hardcore, but max landscape difficulty, because we're on difficulty 9, which is just insane, really. It's like, it would be silly to play on that normal. I wouldn't normally play on that high difficulty.
But I thought it would be fun for the hardcore thing. It feels even more special that it's hardcore and on the max difficulty. You know, seeing if we can get to the end of the game, if that's possible, you know. But yeah, like, I feel like other classes that could probably do that as well are probably only like Warden and Minstrel. You could do it on any class, like if you did other leveling methods, like if you focused on certain quests or you did crafting or all these other things. But playing like you would normally, I think those three classes are probably the only, like Warden, Bjorning, and Minstrel. Probably the others you really would struggle, I feel like. But then also, any heal class, it's just a problem with classes that don't have heals. I feel like you would end up having to cut a lot of corners. But yeah, we're able to do most content. We're able to do like small fellowship quests, which is pretty wild. I didn't really think we'd ever be able to do that. Going through all the normal areas, not abusing like instances. We haven't done any instances at all apart from the book quest ones. We haven't been over crafting or anything like that. We've just been crafting to level it up. So trying to keep the run as faithful as possible, you know. Alright, thought I'd come here to get this stable master and then we can ride back. And we can see about the legendary quest one, right?
Might you spare a moment of your time? Will you stay a moment and learn of my trade?
Efran over in YouTube. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Hope you're well. Hey, first time here. I'm main captain and it feels like a paladin of sorts. Yeah, exactly. I've played a bit of captain up till like level 40 or ish, and I've had like multiple captains but never stuck with one. But yeah, I love them because they're just like very team-based class. Like, but I would like to have a main that is at max level to do raids and stuff that is very team-based. I am a tank at heart, so like doing sort of captain tanking could be cool. I am also a warrior at heart, but I don't really like the champion class in LOTRO. I just don't really like the animations and the way it plays and its abilities and stuff. Personally. So the captain for me is kind of like an alternative that is, yeah, more like paladin, but it's still... Fine, Bill the pony! Oh, okay. We're not going to do these ones yet, but yeah. Okay. Maybe it's here. Is it this guy? Wrathball.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm.
Is this it? If you truly wish to aid the doors, speak with Tolk on the other side of the archway. We don't want to do that yet. That's in there. Is it this guy?
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Is it this one?
Will you lend me your ear?
I don't know about the legendary sword one, like which one, which...
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
Maybe we have to do that one first. But if that's the case, we'll wait until we're at the level to do that. And that's alright, we can go a bit longer without legendary items. Honestly, once we have them, we're never going to go back, so it's nice to spend a little bit of time with our crazy two-handed sword we have.
Sweet Melon.
Echad Eregion. Lovely. With the captain, you have so much versatility. Yeah, exactly. It's great. And as from a role-playing perspective, I love that as well. Like, I like a class in LOTRO that I play more from a role-playing perspective. Like, just a slight bit of role-play, like light. It's why I really enjoyed playing a Lore Master. I kind of went a whole wizard sort of thing, and it felt fun going through the game and through the quests. Creating outfits that matched what the area I was in and looking like a blue wizard and then looking like
you know, a difference of white wizard and this and that, you know, swapping around with that. And captain's similar, where I feel like I can have that sort of Gondorian, you know, King Aragorn or Boromir sort of vibe about me, you know, and make some cool cosmetics around that. So yeah, I would really love to level a captain. I think if we did another class in the future, I would do a captain, and I'm not sure if I would do that on stream or off stream, because it would be like sort of a normal leveling thing. But we've talked about that a bit, of what I would do if the character dies, and I'm honestly not really sure, because it kind of depends where we die. And I think I'm just going to figure that out as we go, you know? Harold, gotta go now. See you later, Biff. Stay alive. I will, Harold. Have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I hope you're well and you stay well. And yeah, I'll see you around soon. I'd appreciate it, man. We definitely will survive. We have to survive into Moria. That was the goal, was like, if we can get to Moria, I'm happy. I'm like, if we died pre-Moria, I would have been a bit sort of like, you know, damn it. But if we die in Moria, honestly, I'll take it. Waves. Bye, bye, bye. You got this. Yes, we got this. I just have to not do anything stupid. I think falling off a cliff is the big one. Easy death. But we have gotten very good at being careful about what we do and where we put ourselves, being in elevated areas. I'm just very... I try to keep to the ground, you know, as much as possible. And lag is another one, honestly. I'm so glad that they've fixed the lag. It seems like it's actually completely fixed. But we've had some laggy streams. And I've just kind of pushed through because I just want to play, you know, I want to level up, and yeah. So much ore around here. Roleplay, Urfan over in YouTube says roleplay is a big part of the game anyway, not like active RP, but immersing oneself. Exactly, yeah. And that's what I mean by like roleplay or light roleplay. Like, I don't really engage with like direct roleplay or doing things with other people. If people come to me, I'll definitely engage with them and do stuff, and you know, see people on the way and do little bits of things. But you're exactly right. It's like immersing yourself in the world more and feeling like a part of the world. And playing a lore master, and was the first time I actually got to the end of the game. Like the first time I ever, after 14 years of playing the game, I think I've got my 14-year frame here. I have played very casually for those 14 years though, on and off here and there, but it took me probably like 8 years or so to actually get a character, to start a character that I eventually then got to max level. Before then, I was just always leveling different guys, starting different characters, starting new adventures, because I do love that about LOTRO. Like, every time I come back and play, I like to start a new character. But it's nice to have like an actual main character there as well that we can go back to and go through the courses of Umbar and that sort of thing. I did think that's something I might do, you know, if this character dies or another time in the future, is go onto that character and go through the courses. And yeah. Player putting on the helmet. All right, man. Let's do it. Player wants the helmet on. Alright. And now a 300 quote. This is Sparta! I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I blasted anyone's ears. Should be good. Should be able to hear me alright. Sometimes if I don't get the mic to the right spot, then I sound muffled.
You may be of service
Health relics, alright. Threat of Pemba.
Greetings, friend.
Oh man, we've got lots of questies.
How can I be?
Was that a good quote? You happy? Yeah, you happy with your... I was trying to think of any other 300 quote. What the fuck, Ema? Yeah. Irfan, if you're confused at all, I'm player by default or player over in Twitch redeemed put on the helmet, which is a Twitch channel point thing we have. But yeah, Ema. Ema with the headset on. I actually really want to get his helmet, the Ema helmet. Someone was asking like, what's the next helmet you want? I was like, I want that helmet. Really bad. And because this helmet is a helmet from 300, it's from not from the originals, but it's from the new movie that came out. It's the helmet that I forget his name, but he takes off his helmet and then he bashes someone in the head with it, with this like top here. Lethal, right? It looks. I mean, look at that. That's lethal. Yeah, it's a replica of the one they used on set. Imagine fighting in that thing and underwear. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, true. They're all in their little like loincloths. This helmet is surprisingly good. It actually, even though it's got such a big thing on the top, it doesn't flop around a lot, you know. And it's metal. Doink doink. But it's kind of surprisingly, it's got a good inside. Because it is designed off the ones that they wore on set, so the insides are quite well designed to sit with a cap, and there's no foam. No, not at all. Like when I take it off, I'll show you actually if you want. It's just like it's just got a sort of a leather inside that you can kind of tie to your head height a bit. But there's no foam or anything like that. I do have a beanie, like the beanie on to kind of help a bit. And normally you would wear a helmet like this with some sort of beanie or a sort of like a cap. Level 49, let's go! 49. Did we get anything? No, we didn't get any points.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart.
Oh, the shadow. $49, guys, look at that. Promise us that when you'll get to 300 followers, you'll do a 300 cosplay with that helmet on. Player, I promise. We will do that. I promise. I almost need to get like a better camera so I can, like with the wider lens, because this one's so close. It's also because my setup as well, I can kind of turn it to like get a bit of a different angle, which is good, but yeah, no, 100%. That's it. Done. I'll even set that up at some point. I'll figure out how to like put that as like as a big goal. It's a great idea. what will I wear? I could go with just like, I could just wear a toga and the helmet, but that's like, that's a bit basic, isn't it? Maybe I'll do toga with the helmet and just butt naked underneath, and no one will ever know. The real, you know, proper Greek style. Man, we've got to just go back to these same places. I've clipped your promise, no backing out now. Hell yeah. I'm glad. I'll put it in the Discord as well or something. I'll paste the clip in there. That's it. That's an easy yes for me to do. 300 followers as well, man. Like that would be insane once we get there. I'll super enjoy to do a cosplay. Totally. Got a couple of things I can maybe wear to get an outfit for it. Maybe make some armor. Why not? Alright, I should take off the helmet as well. It does get heavy on my head. It's like having weighted things we wear when you work out, and it's just like the weight on your neck. It would hurt so much, just like your neck muscles holding the helmet up constantly. I mean, could you imagine? I'm trying to get my sword. You would not want to mess with poncho helmet. I need to do a good still shot for like the thumbnail though. Perfect. We'll do a little show and tell of the helmet. So you're asking about the inside. So the inside is literally just this. So there's you can see the metal there, and then it's just this sort of leather thing that can be tightened up. But yeah, no padding really, apart from some basic padding. Oh, I think I need to put oil on it as well. Get my grubby fingers all over it. But yeah, it actually fits quite nicely for something that doesn't really have much padding. But you can kind of pull the little string on that inside bit and it makes the inside bit a little bit smaller, so you can fit it on like a smaller head. And then it has just a little bit of distance between the sort of the metal and your head, so it's a bit more comfortable to wear. It's nice though. I like having like replica helmets and stuff like that that you can actually put on, you know? Not that I could wear it out anywhere or anything. But it's nice to actually be able to wear them. What is the time? Oh, it's getting late. Oh, man. stream for a little bit longer. I want to get these quests done. Might get these quests done and then we'll jump off for the night. Yeah. Epimetrics, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I really appreciate it. You guys have been blessing me with the love today. Gotta set up a new follower goal. I just now want to like put 300 thing on some, you know. It's me, Irfan. Ah, true. Irfan, am I saying that right? Or Irfan? I feel like there's a bit of an accent needed to say it right. But welcome into the Twitch chat, and I appreciate the follow. Came from YouTube. Yeah. Saw the helmet wearing and had to come join in the fun, you know? We're slowly getting some channel point things set up on the Twitch. We're saying that kind of right? Yeah, okay, with the bit of the, like, almost the accent to it. Is it? It sounds like a kind of a name that might be like, I don't know, like Irish or something like that. I don't know. I feel like we've just been fighting these same dudes over and over again. This is a different area, isn't it? No, it's the same area. Am I like, have I not been doubling up on these quests, or am I just done? I don't know what. Yeah, we're slowly adding more channel point stuff as well. Thinking of some sort of unique ones for the stream, like the helmet one. We've got some more common ones. If anyone has any ideas for channel point stuff they'd like, I definitely will take into account. It's also balancing, you know, making sure that it's not super overwhelming for the YouTube videos, because we do upload all the videos over to YouTube. You know, it's long form content, that sort of thing, but I do want to set up like some stuff, you know, for just a bit of fun here and there. It's nice. One idea I had was to make up a jingle. I do play a little bit of guitar, and I thought it'd be kind of funny to have a channel point thing where you can just pop in like a line of text or like a theme or something like that, and I'll just make up like a really quick little, like, you know, 10-20 second jingle based on the text. I thought it'd also be good because it's like good practice for me to practice singing and making up stuff on the spot. This guy's a bit of a tougher guy, so I'm just going to focus in for a second while I deal with him. It sounds like Irwin, which is from Brittany in French, which is Celtic, right? Yeah, which is more of that Irwin. So Irfan, yeah, Irfan, I guess, right? Irfan? Maybe I'm butchering it even more. Yeah, Irwin. Irfan. 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 Irfan? Mmm. It's a cool name. Yes, more like it? Yeah, okay. Kind of like Anne, like Irfan, or more like Irfan. I guess like more like Anne because of the A, right? Irfan, or like yeah. I get weirdly fascinated by names and pronunciation stuff. It's kind of like because I worked in for a while. I worked in solar, working from home, talking on the phone, doing essentially like customer support appointment setting for solar installations. And I would talk to a lot of people and a lot of different names. And so a lot of time before I called someone, I'd be like looking at how to pronounce their name, sort of thing. Kind of got into like, you know, name pronunciation and the way you write it in words and how to do that. I feel like I kind of lost it a little bit, you know, but with the way you sort of like accent and sort of pronounce certain letters as the main sort of letter. It's definitely fascinating. JD, over in the YouTube. What's the game called? This is Lord of the Rings Online, the MMORPG game made by Standing Stone Games, before them Turbine Games. It's essentially an MMORPG set in the world of Middle-earth, J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth. Primarily based on the books as well, rather than the movies. Very cool game if you are interested at all in Lord of the Rings or MMOs in particular, really. Chill, relaxing MMO that doesn't, you know, take advantage of your time and it respects your time. But you do get hard fights like this. I hate fighting these worm dudes. Their moves are just like insane. All their fire moves things. Freaks me out. But yeah, JD, we're playing a hardcore one life character. So if this character dies, it's all over. I'd have to delete the character essentially, or just never play him again. And we're playing on the hardest difficulty in the game. So there's, even though it's an MMO, there's something called landscape difficulty, which just changes the way the amount of damage enemies deal to you and the amount of damage you deal to them. But for only you. You're still running around and you can see other people and interact with other people. But yeah. So it's a bit of a challenge run in this game. What
was that? Oh, that was lightning. Lore Master over there, or maybe Rune Master. Alright, cool. So we're going to do these quests though, and then we're going to jump off for the night. Thieves Trail. Let's head over here. I'll have to see, who's online. Just bear with me for a sec. I was just checking over on Twitch to see if anyone is around. Ooh. Okay, cool. Well, Sir Chunks is actually online at the moment, so we might raid him in a bit once we get over there. Dungeon Lurker, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Honestly, being a long time WoW player, when I came back to LOTRO, I felt like everything WoW Classic failed to be. I know, right? It's just like, I don't know, like, you can just be patient with the game and enjoy it as you go, and it's just like, it doesn't force you into that FOMO that WoW has. Like, I love WoW Classic and all that as well, but LOTRO is always my sort of passion game in that way. Is this game free or has a free trial? Love the game vibe. Yeah, you can get in, you can download the game and play it completely free. It's less of a trial. You can play it like completely free. The one thing that you gain access to by having a VIP, like a membership, is you get access to all the content in the game while you're VIP, and there's a whole lot of like little extra things. The way it works as well is if you subscribe on a VIP, like a monthly membership, and then it goes away, you actually go back to being a premium account rather than a free-to-play account and keep benefits from buying it once. There is also, if you're looking into getting this game, currently a coupon code that gives you access to like all of the content in the game up until max level. I'm going to chuck it in the chat for you guys. I mentioned this earlier today, and I do actually have a short on the YouTube about this. And Medalla over in YouTube chat also asked the same question, is this game free? Which, yeah, it is free to play. There is a membership that you can pay for and in-game currency that you can buy, but you can play the game entirely free. And because of this new coupon code, it essentially gives you access to all the content after the free-to-play content, and then like and onwards, except for the final expansion. So everything up to the final expansion. It's you. Oh, is that you over in the YouTube chat as well? All good, all good. But the code that is Explore Our World, which I've just chucked in both chats there as well. If you do get into the game, either in the main menu or when you get into the game, if you open the LOTRO store, which is down here on the bottom right, or up to the top right in the main menu, go into the LOTRO store and just chuck this code down at the bottom left here, redeem our code, Explore Our World. Redeem that, and it just for free will give you access to all of those packs in the game. So you can completely play free. You don't have to touch membership at all. There's some benefits you get from membership, things just like quality of the life stuff, you know, currency cap and quick travel around the world and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, if you're more interested in just trying it for free, there's like, honestly, it could take you like a year to get to that point in the game, unless you really push. If you really push to level up and go through it, you can, you know, probably get there in like a month or two, something like that. But I've played the game for like 14 years casually, and it took me about 8 years to ever get a character to max level, because I've just spent so much time vibing out, leveling in the game, that sort of thing, you know. It's a very paced game. It's a very big game. It takes a very long time to level. We're level like 49, and what's our play time? We have 3 days and 10 hours of playtime. We've been playing pretty intensely. We're playing a hardcore character, so we're kind of trying to get levels as best and quickly as possible, you know. So I'd say it could take you, you know, double that amount of time if you're kind of like just chilling out. But yeah, if you're new to wanting to try out LOTRO, it's free. You can download it and chuck that code in. That coupon code is valid until the 3rd of November. So I keep mentioning it because it's valid for a really long time. So there's also no rush as well. Totally take your time to try it out, or don't, you know. But if you do, there you go. There's that lovely code. Because the base game, I believe, and I'm not 100% sure about this because it's changed a lot. I think this full area door, level 1 to 50, you can play completely free, and then the areas afterwards you start having to buy them. They're sort of the quest packs, like you buy Mines of Moria, and that's the next sort of 10 levels, and then there's like Mirkwood after that, and so on. But that coupon code unlocks all of those for you. So yeah, bit of a rant, but I love to plug the coupon code. It's so big. I just would hate someone to miss out on it. Thuluk, alright. Alright, Thuluk. You're going down. And JD as well. Pretty awesome, appreciate the play. No problem at all. And like, you know, yeah, like I was saying, like I think I made a short about this a while ago, but like Lord of the Rings Online is probably the best adaptation of Lord of the Rings out there. Like I love the movies, don't get me wrong. Like the movies are like my favorite movies of all time. But as an adaptation, Lord of the Rings Online takes all of the things in the books and puts it somewhere, whereas the movies is kind of like it's like a recreation of it in a different way. You know, they've changed some things and tweaked some things, which did make it better as a movie, I reckon. You know, a lot of the things, the pacing and the choices that, you know, Peter Jackson made and others and that sort of thing. But as an adaptation, like a one-to-one sort of thing, The Lord of the Rings Online is so good at that. The dialogue, the story, the lore, the sort of the trueness to the books is all there, you know, and is very immersing in the world of Middle-earth. So yeah, if you love that, you'll definitely love it. The zones are so wow, yeah. They're so just big and just fast. And they're also different as well. Like, I mean, we're going to be... And for anyone interested, there's going to be a video coming out on the YouTube soon, within probably... It'll be in a week or two. Once I get to level 50, I'm going to go out to the Doors of Moria and I'm going to do a little video talking about our journey from level 1 to 50 and all the places we've been and all the things we've done as a hardcore, but also just as our character, you know. So if you are interested in knowing a bit about that, that video will be coming out soon, and it's going to be kind of cut together of sort of clips from the journey as well as me talking about what we've done. But all the different areas we've been through is so different, you know. You start in Bree, and then you're into the Lone Lands with Weathertop, and then you head into, you know, the North Downs and Evendim, these, like, you know, old Dunedain areas where the Battle of Fornost happened in the fields of Fornost, and, you know, the Innuminous up in Evendim, and, you know, I love Evendim, it's just such an awesome environment. And then you kind of head into the Troll Shores, you know, up sort of north in here,
the deep forest of the Troll Shores where Rivendell is, and then you head up into Angmar and the grimy, sort of horrific, mountainous places of Angmar. Then into Forestshell, the icy tundra of Forestshell, and we've just been going through all these different areas. We're currently in Eregion, which I've been really looking forward to going to. One, because it's just before Moria, and then we head into the Mines of Moria, which is a whole area inside the mountains. It's a whole expansion. But this area is super cool, super open. It's like a sort of elvish, old elf civilization. A lot of elvish buildings that have sort of fallen apart, that sort of thing from the past. Very cool vibe, yeah. And you're like, I know that place. I know, right? Exactly. And that's what's so nice about the sort of the things that are just referenced in the books are then there in the game. Like, that's why I really love Evendim and Forestshell in these areas, because they're just mentioned very briefly in the books, and you go here and you're like, oh my god, this is so big. Like, this is a whole place with these characters and stories, and they do it so well, so faithful to the books, that you almost feel like all of it is just straight up what Tolkien wrote. A lot of it is just what the developers have written in and that sort of thing and created for the game, but it feels so side on to the books and the lore that you're kind of convinced and immersed in that. So yeah. JD, what kind of character are you playing, or characters that are available? So there is a whole lot of different characters. Lord of the Rings Online has a pretty unique class system, and let's just make sure I'm actually killing the right dudes while I'm talking. I'm currently playing a Beorning, who are skin changers. In the lore of Lord of the Rings, there is one Beorning left, Bjorn, who he's in The Hobbit, if you've ever seen the Hobbit movies, or read the books. He's mentioned in the books as well, Lord of the Rings, but he's essentially like a man that can turn into a massive bear. And the Beornings are both a class and a race in LOTRO. So there's multiple different races. There's elves, dwarves, humans, hobbits, that sort of thing. Then there's also Beornings, and Beornings, the race, have a class called Beorning as well. So it's like a race and a class. You're like a skin changer, you have heals and other sort of abilities. You're like a mix between a lot of different things. You have a lot of different classes in Lord of the Rings Online. You have classic sort of warrior classes, the champion. You have tanky class like the guardian, which is your sword and board. You have sort of magical classes like the rune keeper and the lawmaster. The Lawmaster is the pet class of the game, casting very Gandalf orientated, sword and staff with a pet. Rune keepers use runes and cast sort of totems. They're similar to shamans in some way. Then you have burglars, which are kind of the rogue class of Lord of the Rings Online. You have wardens, which is a super unique class. The warden uses a spear and a shield as well as javelins, and you use a gambit system, which is essentially comboing together abilities to cast other abilities. It's quite complicated. So there's a whole lot of different classes that range from sort of simple to really complicated, which is really nice. You can there's a lot of possibility there. Another example is the captain class, which is essentially a warrior class, but you have a herald that follows you around, a guy that carries a banner, and he buffs everyone. And you also do attacks, and you shout and you buff your allies as well. So it's a kind of a sort of group-based more class that's still viable playing solo. The great thing is all the classes are viable to play solo. There's been many updates in the last couple of years that have brought and balanced all the classes to a great place, so they're all playable as solo classes. Back in the day, in the original LOTRO days, it was hard to be, say, a minstrel and deal damage. You kind of had to be a healer. It's not anymore. They're all viable, all those things. So
It's great because you can just kind of pick a class that feels like, you know, is immersive for you, you know, makes you immersed in the game and not worry as much about like, oh, am I going to be able to even play the game with this, you know? But yeah. And Sam Ingram over in YouTube was asking when did the game come out? Welcome you into the chat, by the way. I'll have a look. It was probably like 15, 16 years ago, I reckon. I played like 14 years ago, and I think when I was playing the Mora expansion came out 2007. Yeah, wow. Yeah, so like, what, 18 years? So like a while longer. Yeah. Alright. Yes, sir, he gave the dwarfs horses and a place to stay for the night. Exactly, yes, that's Bjorn. So we are playing one of his sons. So in the sort of the lore, he has some children. And we're playing one of them, essentially. LOTRO classes are, I feel like, a mix of classic D&D and modern MMOs. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. There's also a brawler class, which is like the monk class, essentially, using fists and... but it is cool. There's a perfect range of very classic D&D to really unique modern classes. Things that you see in, like, Final Fantasy and Guild Wars and that sort of thing, you know? Definitely. Yeah, it came out in 2007. You're one of his grandsons. Oh, okay, so not one of his grandsons. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Darius, welcome into the chat as well, by the way. I think you've been over in YouTube before, right? I recognize. Welcome in. Now, I'm getting well distracted. I should be getting off soon, but I am having a lot of fun ranting about LOTRO things. It's always nice to talk about it to new people. It was the one thing I really was not expecting streaming LOTRO is the amount of people coming in and that have never played it and are curious and that are Lord of the Rings fans and yeah. But it's always awesome to hear new people finding the enjoyment for it, especially in a time where I feel like a lot of MMOs, popular MMOs, are kind of on the downhill, like, and mainly like with WoW. You know, there's a lot of people coming over from WoW and that sort of thing because of where that's at. And I will say, like, LOTRO does value your time and you don't feel rushed or FOMO like that. You know, if a new expansion comes out, you don't feel like you need to get to max level before it comes out. You just play where you're at and you just keep playing because the game is essentially how it was when it first came out. You still level through the same areas you did day one the game came out. It's just there's been more content added along the way and the classes have been updated and the graphics have been updated and all those sort of things. So if you're kind of worried about getting into LOTRO because it's been too long and you're not going to like fit in, like, because I feel like that with WoW, like when you come back to WoW, it's like, what's happening? Where am I? I don't understand the story and what's happened. It can be really overwhelming and disorientating. But LOTRO isn't anything like that. You start from the same point. You can start your own journey and experience that all. You can spend as much time as you want in those areas and still feel like you're getting something out of it. And yeah, so I would highly suggest giving it a try, you know, especially if you're just wanting something to just slowly plug away at and just, yeah, have a bit of fun. Sad we're not on the same server. I can't come to mess around with your mobs. Maybe that's a good thing. That is a good thing. I don't want you messing around with my mobs. I know we have had Azrathor or Death come into the stream, hang out a bit, which is really cute. He's been awesome hanging out, and Death following me around for a bit. Sneak around the corners, you know. Also, like, LOTRO has such an amazing community as well, I will say. LOTRO is so friendly as a game, hugging you when you come back. Exactly. Well, it's so funny you saying that, because I'm literally was just thinking that at the same time about that. Is like, everyone in the LOTRO community is so kind and so sweet, and I've only just started streaming, getting into content creating, and the hardcore max landscape difficulty was kind of like a way for me to do something a bit interesting, a bit out there that would be interesting for people that they might not have seen before, you know, and also throw myself into this environment and really get myself in and start doing this properly and do other games and all this sort of stuff. But the LOTRO community has been just so awesome. Like, you guys are so much fun to hang out with and talk to, and just are so kind and understanding. Like, there's a lot of care there, you know, and it's definitely, it's a rarity, you know, to find such overwhelmingness of that in a game, and like no bad situations. There's always going to be outliers in any situation like that, but it's just like, yeah, everyone's so nice. Retriever was taken from the company's campsite. Oh man, maybe I should do this quickly. Oh my god. Did not realize I had like a timed quest. We'll do this and then we'll come back and I will jump off for the night. It's been so lovely hanging out with everyone though. I really appreciate everyone popping around and having a chat and hanging out. We normally stream for about like 4 or 5 hours, a couple of nights a week, 7 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time or 9 AM UTC time. I don't have a perfect schedule, but I do try to update on the day when I'm streaming, and we do a couple of nights a week. So if I'm not streaming one night, I'll likely be on the next, or day or night, wherever you are in the world. I know for a lot of you, it's sort of in the mornings, that sort of thing. You have someone you're going to raid? Yeah, I think if he's still online, I'm going to go raid Sir Chunks, one of the fellow lads within Gantaran's sort of little circle. He's been showing me a lot of love, so I wanted to show, and Chunks has been in the chat a bit here and there. But if you have anyone else as well, Bimbler, I definitely appreciate, you know, knowing, because I will add them to my list and chuck my follow, so that if they're online any other sort of days, I can chuck a raid. I'm still very new to the streaming world, so I'm kind of slowly learning people and stuff, and trying to spread around the love as much as possible, you know? What's happening? Deathlord Game is a friend of Utter. Yeah, cool, awesome. I'll pop that down. Appreciate that. Oh my god, this fight. It's messing me up a little bit. Oh, there's someone here. We did it. Wait. What? Did I get it? I guess I got it. Pipe Gameplays over on YouTube saying the Glamdring server is more stable now. Yeah, it definitely is. All of the... And what server is this? It's Glamdring on the US, the main US server. I'm from Australia, but I play on the US server because it's just like slightly better ping than the EU one. Orcrist is the EU main one, the biggest one, and then Glamdring is the other biggest one. They did a patch like yesterday that fixed a lot of those issues. It was to do with the patch that they accidentally like undid that fixed things, and then they've just like fixed that. So yeah, the server's a lot more stable. It was pretty rough the other night when we were playing, to be honest. But yeah. JD, yeah, and I'll be giving it a try. Thank you for your time, by the way. No problem at all. And look, if anyone's interested in knowing a bit more stuff, I put out a whole lot of shorts over on the YouTube, and a lot of the shorts I put out are talking about things for like new players and that sort of thing. The world, you know, little coupon, like there's one with that coupon code, things about, you know, the classes and using our skills, all just little things like that. So if you are interested, go check out there, and I'm sure you're all over on YouTube already probably know that, but yeah. Turn that in. Lovely. Wait, what? Oh, it's down there. Oh, I'm so silly. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. Honestly, can we just actually cancel this? Because I really should get off for the night. And we can pick it up next time and do that. That sounds like a good thing. I would love to hang around more, guys, but I'm going to have to end it here for the night. But what an awesome stream. We made it to like nearly halfway to 49. That next stream, we're going to be in Moria. That's awesome. Next stream, we're going to level up a bit more. We're going to get to the Gates of Moria. We'll do our little chat about what we've done. And then into Moria. So, yeah, I'll check them out later. Sleep well. You too, JD. GG's, thanks for the stream. All good, the line of Beyond, no problem. And we'll be doing, if anyone is interested, we're going to be streaming more Subnautica on the weekend. We might even do another LOTRO stream. We'll see. I'm not sure whether it will be Saturday or Sunday. Pretty sure it might be Saturday, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, I will also be streaming more LOTRO next week, though. So a couple of nights next week, we'll do some more LOTRO. Maybe some other variety as well. But let's see here. I'm going to send you guys over to Sir Chunks, who's a legend in the LOTRO community. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. He's playing Batman Arkham Knights, which is pretty cool, but he plays some LOTRO, plays all sorts of different things. Doing a charity stream October 21st. Cool, yeah. Let's see here. So... Chunks. Alright. Alright, we'll do that. Send you guys over there. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone is well and they stay well. And I will see you all guys next time. If anyone's interested as well, over on the Twitch, there is the YouTube. And over on the YouTube, there is the Twitch. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you all next time, and I hope you all have a lovely day or night wherever you are in the world. All right, then. See you later. Bye, 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 bye.